Well, he's going to need to get an MRI tomorrow. You know, he felt pain in his elbow, so they'll do that MRI, and then we'll have a better idea. So.
Next question.
John, over here. Did you notice anything with Hap leading in there, if the loss of velocity or anything with his pitches before?
No, not from that. You know, it looked like maybe it was a pitch before. There was something looked a little odd, and then he threw the pitch, and that's when he called Russell out. So, no, I thought he was rolling. You know, I was sitting there thinking, you know, he's got at least 7 innings in him tonight. You know, I thought he was on. Everything looked good to me, and then it was just one of those things. So, hopefully it's nothing major.
John, it just seems so many calamities happening at once for your team, between injuries. Today you got hits and it didn't matter. How do you cope with all of that coming at you at the same time?
Oh, Rosie, it's part of it. There's no question. We were pretty fortunate the last couple of years with the injury bug. I mean, that stayed away pretty good. You know, really, today was kind of the first time all year really felt like a sloppy game. We weren't real good. You know, we didn't get off to a good start. We're sitting first and third, no outs, and came up empty. You know, that's after that nice tight win yesterday. So it's part of a baseball season. Every team goes through. You just learn to deal with it. And really, if somebody goes down, it means an opportunity, and hopefully you got the guy who can do that. So just roll with the punches, the pain, whatever you want to call it.
John, have you thought who would start now in your rotation? Who would come in at this point?
No, we haven't had a chance to sit down and talk about that. You know, we put Sanchi on the DL too. I mean, he's getting his finger. He's going to Kansas City, look at a doctor that specializes in that stuff, and make a decision what to do there. So, but with the off day tomorrow, I mean, that would have been okay. We'll sit. I'm sure we'll sit down this afternoon tomorrow and figure something out.
Anything further?
John, at what point does this go from concern to genuine worry?
Well, I mean, I'm concerned. We're all concerned. You know, we expected, no doubt, to play better. The thing I'm holding hope in, I mean, you can bury yourself early, and I mean, we've been struggling, but, you know, other than that, like I said today, you know, we've been in every game. They've been 1-run, 2-run games. You know, big hitter, big pitch. You get out, and maybe you win those. You know, so that's a feeling that you're close, and today was just you know, and I mean, it was a good game. It was close there till they opened it up, but you know, so I'm holding on hope that, you know, I still believe our bats will get going. They've got to. They always have. But I mean, we got to start playing better baseball soon. That's for sure.
John, do you have any timeline on Sanchez? It sort of seems like he's been dealing with this for 2 years, and he doesn't seem to have an idea of when he might be back. Do you know?
Well, hopefully, you know, with the doctor look at it. I mean, I know there's sometimes they can cut part of the nail away, and when they do that, I mean, it really doesn't take very long. The guys that we've known that have had that happen, you know, sometimes as little as 2 weeks, maybe even a little less than that, and they're back pitching. So. You know, it's one of those things. It's plagued him before, so hopefully this guy's got a solution for it. You know, you don't want to be one of those things that flares up 2 or 3 times every year. You know, because it definitely affects him. There's no doubt. So hopefully they come up with a solution, and once they, you know, whatever they do, it's gone. But you know, there's a lot of good pitchers out there that are battling the same thing, and you know. You know, for us to win anything this year, I mean, we got to get them out there 30 starts, that's for sure. You know.
John, depending on Hap's diagnosis, when you do have the conversation about pitching, will Biagini be part of that, or do you want to keep him locked into the bullpen?
I wouldn't think so, but you never know. I mean, if you need 2, it would. You know, when we backed him off, you know, I mean, he's. You could probably start him a couple games and might get 2 or 3. I mean, 3 or 4 innings max, depending on how he is. You'd have to build up a little bit, so that wouldn't be ideal. So I would probably say no. You know, we'd lean on those guys in AAA and see how that goes.